I'm just so nervous because I haven't seen the movie yet, and then watching it for the first time in front of an audience makes me very nervous. And it's really not about me. It's just I get to be along for the ride, but I have a little small character part. So I just hope people love the film.
It was just so much fun to act. It was so much fun to act Paul's dialogue, and it was a really fun shoot that I'm very happy. I'm happy to be a part of.
My scene was with Lily, and she's delightful and terrific and super sharp and insanely funny and detail-oriented and very generous, and I can't say enough about working with Lily. This is fun for me. Paul Weitz, along with his brother Chris, gave me my start in American Pie, and so he called and said, I got this little movie, and I said I'm in.
I mean, it was a dream to work with Lily Tomlin, you know, and seeing Jennifer. We just did a movie together a year ago called Men, Women, and Children. Like, to get reunited with her was amazing.
I'm just proud to be part of the film, period, you know, and I work with Paul Weitz is a wonderful opportunity, and that's the reason I'm here, you know. I mean, I got a call from his brother Chris, who directed a film I did called The Golden Compass years ago, and he said, my brother's doing this movie and he'd love you to read the script, and I said, hey man, I'll be there, you know. It's just a great opportunity to work with this kind of material and work with this kind of caliber of people.
Julia and I, who plays my granddaughter, Julia Warner, we drove around in the car a lot, and Paul, we decided we would use that opportunity for me to, you know, educate my daughter to how she was not standing up for herself. And I'm an old feminist, and I was a poet, and I had reputation for a while in the 70s, maybe early 80s. And it would be natural for me to, you know, but we'd always had a kind of schism in our family between me and my daughter, who was her mother, and my granddaughter. And so it's part of the intergenerational thing, coming together, healing a little bit, figuring out I have to deal with my past, my granddaughter's dealing with her future. And my partner Jane says it's just so intimate. You know, she said that's why it works so well.
Well, I had Lily in mind. I wrote it for her. I didn't tell her I was writing it because I didn't want to, you know, she was like, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to get dissuaded. So I took her to lunch and I was like, okay, I've written a script for you. Do you want to read it? And she read it, and happily, after a little bit of hemming and hawing, decided to do it. It's kind of unfortunate that there's no sound in a drama. I mean, one hopes one doesn't hear the sound of Snickers bars being opened or coughing. But, you know, that's why one is drawn to comedies, so that, you know, you get that immediate gratification. But look, for me, just being here I really had no expectations for the film, because I think if I did start to have expectations, I might have chickened out and not done it. So just being here is amazing for me.
And you guys have distribution, so you're, I'm sure, pleased to share this with the world.
Yeah, no, more people will see it. That's really exciting, for sure.